We've been watching that fire quickly spread and cause so much devastation. And tonight, crews here in San Diego and across Southern California are on high alert.
Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis is here with more on what's going on right now, what we can expect with this wind event.
Yeah, it's expected to get stronger for us as we go overnight. And even for that area of LA County, you're talking about even stronger wind gusts, upwards of 100 miles per hour. That's what's anticipated for their foothills. So we are talking about very dangerous situations. So strong Santa Ana winds back in the forecast. They started to pick up for us here locally within the last couple of hours, and that's exactly when we had that high wind warning go into effect at 4 p.m. They will continue all the way through Thursday when it comes to high winds, but the most intense winds are expected overnight tonight all the way through tomorrow morning. That's going to drive down those humidity values that have already dropped in response to those winds picking up. So really low winds, also talking about the low humidity values creating that fire weather concern. So gusts upwards of about 75 miles per hour are anticipated for our local mountains. Could see some gusts into the 80s and 90s as well, and that's isolated spots. Now we're talking about driving difficulties, but also the potential for downed trees and power lines, and that could lead to any little spark developing. And with that spark, when you're talking about these dry conditions, that could lead to rapid growth. And so have an evacuation plan in place in the event that we do have a fire that breaks out here in our county, because next couple of days, those are the perfect conditions for a fire to spread. We will take a look at your complete forecast and break down the timing of everything a little bit more coming up. Carlo.
We'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Carlene. And remember, for the latest weather conditions and alerts on the go, download the free CBS 8 app from Google Play or the App Store.
The Pacific Palisades fire is impacting President Joe Biden's schedule. He was supposed to leave from LAX earlier today, but had to change those plans because of the high winds. President Biden was supposed to travel to the Coachella Valley, where he was expected to establish 2 new national monuments. We're told he is staying put in Los Angeles. High winds are increasing our fire danger and the chance of public safety power shutoffs.
Thousands of SDG&E customers are being warned that their power could be shut off as a precaution. CBS 8's Kirsten Holmes talked to SDG&E, joins us live with where those potential shutoffs could happen. Kirsten.
Yeah, I'm live here in Escondido because this is one of several communities in our area that are now under that high wind advisory. And now they have to deal with the potential power outage, all for public safety, to reduce the risk of wildfires.
This is the first extreme we've ever seen in January. And not only that, it's multiple extreme days back to back. So we're walking into a bit of an uncharted fire potential. That's Brian D'Agostino with SDG&E explaining why the potential public safety power shutoff could span days, likely until Friday. So let's be prepared for this, because long duration outages this time of year, we know how impactful those can be. The National Weather Service issued a high wind advisory today at 4 for much of San Diego County. In an effort to reduce the risk of wildfire across our area, SDG&E has issued a public safety power shutoff warning to more than 64,000 customers. You can see areas impacted on this map like Julian, Pine Valley, Descanso, Ramona, Lakeside, Poway, Rancho Santa Fe, and Escondido, among others. That means businesses and schools might be closed, so check with your local school district before sending kids off tomorrow. But Brian says to get ready for a wind event like the one we're having, it's important to secure any and everything that could get blown away. We can ultimately see power outages, not just from public safety power shutoff, but just from debris being blown, trampolines from people's backyards. Eucalyptus trees are especially prone to these strong winds. To get ready for a power safety shutoff, fully charged devices and phones, stock up on food and water, and have backup lighting like flashlights with extra batteries. And if you don't have a lot of wind at your house and your power is out, Brian says there are risks that the public may not see. So it was really the high risk on the power lines that were feeding that neighborhood. Now, just into our newsroom, the San Diego County Office of Education just announced some school closures for tomorrow due to the high winds and possible power outages. Take a look at your screen. It applies to the districts you see right now, the Julian Union Elementary and High School districts, Mountain Empire Unified, Ramona Unified, Spencer Valley, and Warner Unified School districts.
Back out here live, one of my favorite tips when you are getting ready or if you suffer a power outage, please remember to keep your refrigerator and freezer door closed so you can keep that cold air in so that it can further protect your food. For more tips, go to our website, cbs8.com. Reporting for CBS 8, I'm Kirsten Holmes. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Kirsten. And stay with CBS 8 for the latest on the public safety power shutoffs. We will have any updates posted on our website, cbs8.com. You can also follow us on social media or download our free CBS 8 app.